Hey, what's going on, guys? In this video today, I want to take you through my perfect minimal packing setup for traveling as a photographer who shoots digital as well as film now, and someone who also makes YouTube videos, so I bring some video gear with me as well. So today's gonna be kind of a review on a couple different products. So a couple different bags. I have the Evergoods CTB 26 liter right here. This is my main, carry on with me going through the airport. I'm currently in Miami, about to go out and shoot a bunch of film. So I'm in the hotel. I wanted to show you guys what I brought with me today. So I have the CTB 26, and then I also have the Civic Access Pouch 1 liter. So we're gonna talk about this today as well. I also have a Tenba BYOB number 9, and I think this is the slim, it's definitely the slim version backpack insert. So we'll talk about this. We're gonna pack it all up. And then I also, last but certainly not least, I have this right here, which is the Alpaka Elements Tech case that I use as like a day sling. So I will take you through that as well and kind of how I pack and use these things. So let's jump right into it. We're gonna kick things off with the CTB 26. And I'm gonna go kind of quick here. I don't wanna keep it too long. And I wanna get out in Miami and shoot some film, which I'm super excited for. You see my film right there. All right, so CTB 26. I have had so many backpacks, guys. I've had the Wandered backpacks. I've had the Peak Design backpacks. I've been way too deep in Reddit threads and found myself looking at so many different bags. I ultimately settled on, I was between GoRuck, because I decided I wanted a bag that was, something that I could put small camera gear in. I travel with a Leica Q2, I have an Osmo Pocket 3 with me, and I also have a Canon AE1. So I'm gonna pack all those things here today. But this Evergoods CTB 26 bag is what I settled on to not be too big and too small. And after getting it, scaling down from the Peak Design Travel 45 liter or 35 liter, it's way smaller, but I actually really like that it's smaller and it's a lot more functional and useful for me. And it doesn't get too heavy to where I don't want to carry it through the airport. So this was a great pick. So let's just talk about this bag real quick. Evergoods released this not that long ago, to my knowledge. And they do sell out quickly, so go check it out and request one to get on the wait list to buy one. Sometimes they're in stock, sometimes they're not. But this bag is a great travel bag. I'm gonna go through the pockets here and just take you through kind of some of the best and worst features about this bag. Traveling with it today, I only really have one complaint, and I'll get to that in a minute. So up front, you have a nice quick access pouch here. This is where I store things like AirPods. I have my AirPods, I have my wife's AirPods. This worked pretty good. And then I have a quick charger stored up here for AirPods and iPhones and things like that. I kept that fairly light. I kind of used it to throw my wallet into just random things as I was running through the airport. With film is not easy. You kind of have to take your film in and out of your bag to get it scanned. So that pouch was super useful. So you have that access pouch on the front. You also have this access pouch, which is their, I think they call it the admin space, which I've never had a bag that had an admin space horizontally on the front of it before, so I wasn't sure how I was gonna like that. I actually really like it, and we'll kind of go through what I have in here now. So this thing is cool because it opens like the entire width of the bag. So you'll see here, I'm just gonna zip it so my top down angle is a better angle, but you'll see when I stand it on its side, it opens the entire width of the bag. So it's very nice and accessible. I can get my hand in there. And right now I currently have some keys here. Those are keys to camera lock that I have. I have some Advil. We're in Miami, I'm doing film. I'm gonna shoot some film and we're going on a cruise. So I have some Dramamine in here. I have some quick Tide things to wash my clothes in the sink if I need to, because you don't want to pay for the laundry on the cruise. I have a flashlight in here, which is pretty great to have. I got this little guy off Amazon, great to have in your bag. That is a sweet little spot to keep it in the front of that admin pouch, and they also have a zipper pocket in that admin pouch, and I haven't really used that a ton, but you could throw a wallet or something in there, and this is even a great place to keep your passport. What I did do in this front pouch here is when I was going through TSA, I actually stuck my film in this front pouch. So when I was going through TSA, it made it quite easier for me to have my film in the front of my bag in that admin pouch. So, and if anyone traveling through the airport with film, you have to put your film in a bag, and you don't have to put it in a bag, but you want to give it to TSA, and they will scan your film or hand check your film for you so it doesn't get scanned and go through the X-ray scanner, because the X-ray scanner will actually damage and kind of haze your film. It depends if you're shooting lower or higher ASA film. It's more sensitive if you're shooting a higher ASA film. So I have Portra 800 in here that I definitely did not want to go through a scanner. So I had it here, took it out. It was super convenient, gave it to TSA. Fortunately, they gave it back to me. So I had that there. And then after just turn my flashlight off there. After I got through TSA, I changed it out. I put the film in the main compartment of the bag because I didn't want it on the outside pouch. And I took my access pouch, the Civic access pouch, out, and I'm gonna review this in just a sec as we do this. And I stuck the access pouch in this front slot. And Evergoods advertises it this way on their website. I actually really like it. It works awesome, so you can kind of do that. And if you need something that you have to get to quickly, you can stuff stuff in this 1 liter Civic access pouch. So let's talk about this access pouch real quick. Access pouch, it's so small, it's only 1 liter. I never really thought that that would be a good size for me for a bag, but just the way that it's so small and the way you can slide it in and out of the bag and it keeps all your stuff together is awesome. It has these magnets right here. It's got a little handle right here, and it opens almost like, you know, taco style, I guess is what you would call that. And in the middle, you have a spot for a pen, which I really liked. I've used that to kind of jot some notes down for this video. And the pen slides right in the center. And then you have these open see-through compartments on the side that are kind of like a nice quality mesh. And I should also mention that everything in Evergoods lineup has a lifetime warranty, which is super cool, and it's super high quality. They use the, you know, the super whatever 600, 800D Cordura and a lot of materials. And this new one they have it looks a little bit more glossy than standard Cordura for some reason. So I like it a lot. It's probably the best looking bag that I've owned personally. So in this Civic access pouch anyway, you have some, it's a lot more roomy than you think, is really what I'm getting at. So I have my charger here for my iPhone 15, which is actually could double as a laptop charger because it's USB-C. So I keep that in there. It's got a second compartment here that opens up. I have some more cables. I have a bunch of adapters, USB-C to USB-C, USB-C or USB to USB-C, USB to US or to micro USB. I have pretty much every cable that you would really want. I have it all right here, which is cool. So I have that on that side, and on this side, again, more cables in the front just for, you know, charging all my different devices. I have an Osmo Pocket 3 with me, for example, that I'm filming this with. I have a hard drive, quick little 1 terabyte hard drive that sits in here for like downloading content. And then I also have this Anchor in here, which is a power bank. Really great place to keep this so I can pull it out easily at the airport and grab my charging cord out of here, plug the phone in, whatever. Really, really cool access pouch. Again, this is my first time using it, so I don't know how I'm gonna actually, you know, kind of adapt to what I'm gonna keep in, and I've noticed I do that a lot. If you're watching this video, you probably do too. All of us in the bag community, if you will, we tend to switch things up a lot. So anyway, so let's stuff this in. I'm gonna pack this as we go. We're gonna stick this right in the front admin pouch here. So we have Anchor, power bank, goes in the front, admin pouch, zip it up. All right, now let's get to the main compartment of the Evergoods CTB 26. Now it's gonna be tricky for me because I have this terrible hotel table, so I apologize. But in the front of it opens up full clamshell. Okay, that's really cool. Nice deep pocket here that has some, you'll see that I have some Peak Design little clips here to hold things to. This deep access pocket has these little loops on the front, so if you want to like mount a pouch there, you can. It also has a separate little piece here that you can slide like a laptop, magazine, notebook, whatever, just something to separate it. And I like this open design because I can put, you know, some bags have a third section, so there's like the main front part, a third section, and then some kind of like the GoRuck GR2 or any of the Peak Design travel bags have that. And I actually found that I don't really like it. It's kind of weird. The center like has double-sided zippers, for example, in the Peak Design one. It's like, it's kind of weird. You can unzip it and stick your hand completely through. I found that it wasn't a good fit for me. This here is a great fit, and I'll show you how I pack it out, but I like to be able to move my cubes and packing items around as I wish. Again, in kind of adjacent or, you know, in parallel, right next to the front admin pouch, the same way you access it, the same side you access it on, you also have this on the inside, so you could, in theory, get in your bag into this pouch while the bag's on its side if you're accessing the admin pouch as well. This is see-through, nice spot, nice room in there. You can put a lot of stuff in there. I had a laptop charger in there when I was traveling, a bigger one, and And you also have this pouch, which sits up top, and when the bag's closed, this is the one you can access easily. So I have like my car keys in this top pouch. I have some extra batteries for my film camera in this top pouch. And right now that's really all I have in here, because this pouch is somewhere, it's kind of like a stowaway pouch where it's not the easiest probably to get to. But you could put something in there. There's so much storage on the outside of the bag, I think, that you don't really need to put stuff in there is really what I found. And that brings me to, before we pack this bag up, the last piece of the bag here is this, I think they call it it's kind of like a hammock. I can't remember what they call it, but we'll call it a hammock pouch. I forget what they actually call these. But this actually has a pretty deep, space here, and I have like my Maui Gym glasses in here right now. Pretty deep space in there. I stuck the Osmo Pocket in there. I stuck the Osmo Pocket, my phone, wallet, just all kinds of stuff as I was going through the airport. So that was pretty cool. So I like that back pouch. It's a really, really solid place to store things in the bag. And it goes all the way across. And real quick before we pack this bag, I'll go through the straps on the back. So this is one of the reasons why I almost didn't buy this bag, was the straps on the back I had heard weren't as padded as the GoRuck straps, which is probably true. But what I decided was that it's only a 26-liter bag, and I really think that I probably, I'm 165 pounds, 5'10". I can probably pack this thing full, carry it for a while, and hopefully like whatever I have in there, I can manage, and it's not too heavy. So I found that to be the case. I packed this pretty full this time. I had my Peak Design tripod in there that I'm using for the overhead angle right now. And I carried it a lot. I ran a lot today. I was almost late for my flight, so I ran like probably 2 miles through Atlanta airport, and it felt pretty good. So I got a pretty good test out of it. The sternum straps work really well. The straps are not under padded. I think they're more comfortable than the Peak Design straps. I haven't tried the GoRuck GR2 straps. I'm sure they're probably a little bit more comfortable, but this, I think in general, is just a better bag for my use case. The back is also a different material. You can check on the website what it is, but it's more slippery, and it's designed to breathe. It has these like breathable channels. I found that it was pretty good. I'm in Miami right now. I was walking around to the grocery store with it, filled it up. It didn't feel overly hot, so that's a good sign. And then you also have 2 pockets on the sides. You can put drinks in, travel, tripod, whatever, even though I put my tripod on the inside of the bag, which I will show you here in a sec. So let's try to do this without messing up my angles here. I'll try to pack this. I have a wobbly table, unfortunately. Maybe it'll be easier if I just get rid of this table, guys. What do you think? No, probably not. All right. So let's do this. Let's pack it up how I had it packed. So I had it packed like this. I had the Tenba 9 in there in the bottom, okay? And inside the Tenba 9, which I love this thing, by the way. So I'm gonna review these as we go. The Tenba 9, I bought the Tenba 7, which is very small. I could fit 1 camera in it, and then I ended up getting a film camera and getting super into film. Now I need something to carry 2 cameras when I travel. This is a great solution, guys. So I have had the Wandered Provoke, for example, where it's like the bottom of the bag is like 100% camera, and I actually like having a backpack first, a backpack-oriented backpack first, and then put camera cubes in it, which is kind of Tenba's whole motto, right? So this Tenba 9 Slim here opens up like this. It has a piece here where it's kind of perforated, where it can open halfway, right? So you can access your camera if you want without having to open the whole thing. And then when you open the whole thing, you'll see, so I have my Leica Q2 right here, sliding perfectly in there. Not bad at all. And then I also have my Canon AE1 right next to it. I have them stacked, which is awesome. Right here, Canon AE1, have that stacked there. And over here, I have extra space where I'm filming with the Osmo Pocket 3, but I had the Osmo Pocket 3 accessories kind of in here. I also sometimes put film in here. And up top on this, you'll see that there's a little space for storage. So I have some extra camera batteries. I have my memory card reader for the Osmo Pocket. This is a cool little Ugreen brand memory card reader that I got off Amazon for the micro SD card to go right into the Mac without having a big adapter, which is cool. I've been really trying to scale down my kit, if you can't tell. And then I keep my pieces of of film, the box from the film, to kind of put it in the camera if I opened a roll of film and didn't keep the actual box intact when I was storing it. So that's the 9, put the Tenba 9 in there. Awesome little camera cube. And I just love that you can pop it out, pop it in, pop it out, whatever you want. It's pretty good. And just gotta move that, good, okay. Tenba 9's in there. Sorry about having a small table, guys, it's just being in a hotel. Tenba 9's in there, okay? Take that. Once the Tenba 9 is in there, then I have my Alpaka Elements Tech case. So I can't, we have to talk about this Elements Tech case. This thing is like one of my favorite things that I've ever bought, okay? I love all these bags, these are awesome. I'm really loving everything that I've bought. I've done this a lot, and I finally found a good spot to, finally found a good mix. This Elements Tech case is amazing. So this thing is, I think, 2.5 liters. This is the regular Elements Tech case. It's in the X pack, I guess this is what this is called. Basically what I do is I pack it in my bag, and you can fill it with tech stuff like this in the bag. You can fill this with tech stuff, and then when you get to your destination, you pop it out. And these are very, very well known to be worn as slings. And I think the sling setup of this, I'm probably gonna need a black one, but the sling setup here, I'll try to show you real quick. The sling setup looks pretty damn good. I mean, if I turn like this, it's certainly not bad. So I like this a lot. So my plan was pack all this stuff in the bag, and when I go out, I'm going to just bring my film camera, because my film camera fits inside this Elements Tech case. Again, sorry for all this. I have a passport in the back of this. There's a ton of room in this. Whatever you want to put in this, you can totally put in. But my plan is that when you get to your destination, you put your bag down. This is your grab and go bag that you can take with you that you can also pack in your bag. So I'll take my film camera, put this in my tech case, slides in, pretty nice snug fit there. And you know, look at that. That's good. I have room in there. My passport's in there. I can squeeze a wallet up front, some keys. It really is a nice size. And the strap is like a seatbelt material. I really do think this is a great size for some people who use cameras that are a little bit smaller than point and shoots. So, you know, like a Q2 and a Canon 8E1 are like just bigger than most like point and shoots, like a Sony RX 1000, you know, Mark 7 or something like that. So, or a Fuji X100V or 5 or 6. So this is great for that. And you could obviously throw a Fuji X100 5 or 6 in here, no problem. But awesome, awesome, awesome little pack. Fits perfectly in my bag like that. And that leaves, like that, I have space right here for one more item. And that item that I choose to put there on this trip is the Peak Design Travel Tripod, which I'm thankful I did because I'm using it right now for this top-down angle, you know, mounted to another camera. So tripod fits perfectly in there. And then you close up the clamshell, zipper right up. It's got these nice little pull tabs right there on the outside. And this bag, guys, sits perfectly on, you know, this is a rocky table again, I'm sorry, but the bag fits perfectly, you know, upright, stands upright on its own, which is great. And yeah, and when you turn it on its side, you have a lot of really great access to the admin pouch. One other thing to note with this bag is the handles are actually, this isn't metal, but the handle is attached to a metal like plate inside the bag that is certainly removable. There's also a plastic plate on the back liner, but these handles are like supported by a piece of metal in the bag, which adds a lot of sturdiness to this bag. And it's not too heavy. I think it's fine for the added weight. Lastly though, while it's on the side, I'll just quickly show you the laptop pouch. This laptop pouch here is awesome. I didn't bring my big MacBook 16-inch, my MacBook Pro 16-inch on this trip, but it does fit in here. And Evergoods has a fully suspended laptop pouch. It's padded. You can fit it up to a 16 or 17-inch, I think 16-inch MacBook Pro in there. And when you do have it in there, you know it's secure because you have this nice little red strap, and you can very easily see that that pouch is open. If you have something valuable in there and you forget to close it, you'll see it's open because of that red strap. I think that's why they designed it that way. I think I read that somewhere, but just something to note. Cool. So that's the bag, fully packed out. I did not put the film in there, but that's fine. I'm just gonna unpack this when we're done with the video anyway. But yeah, anyway, I hope that was helpful, guys. This is the Evergoods CTB 26, the Alpaka Elements Tech case, as well as the Evergoods Civic Access Pouch 1 liter, as well as the Tenba BYOB 9 Slim. So I reviewed a lot of stuff in this video. hope it was helpful. If you guys have any questions, drop them down below, and I'll try to get back to you. And good luck on your quest finding the perfect bag pack out. This, for me, for someone who shoots digital and film, is probably the perfect bag pack out right now, and I'm always looking for the perfect version of it, so I will keep you guys updated if I improve or update any of this this pack. All right, thanks for hanging out, and if you like it, please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right, peace.